Hi everyone, we're back and we got more One Piece. I have a booster box of OP15 here, one of possibly 3 of these, and that's probably it for me. Other than blister packs, of which I opened a few so far and did okay. But let's go ahead and open this one and see how we do with OP15 EB4 English. Forgot my trash box, but that's okay. We'll throw it here and I'll just put it in the box, I guess. Worry about that later. All right, so here we go. 1 stack, 2 stack, and let's see what we get. So I got this for an okay price. Tomorrow, hopefully, my local shop's getting them in, and I should get them for retail. I'm not willing to go too far over. We still got some price gouging going on for these sets, so I don't want to go too nuts on the price for these. All right, so let's just dive right in and see what we get for OP15. I'm not going too hard on this set like I did for 13. And 14 I didn't go too hard either, so this is going to be about the same for this. All right, so let's see what we got. Hopefully something semi-okay here. All right, so we got this, and we got a rare Nico Robin to start with. All right, that's a good start. I almost thought there was something else in there. All right, let's kind of shift this a little here. In fact, there we go. All right, let's have a little organization going on here. All right, there we go. Now we're good. If I see something that looks suspicious, I will set it aside. In fact, this looks like maybe an SR. Is this a leader pack? All right, this is a leader pack, but you can get hits in leader packs, just like OP14. I think that's because of the combination EB4. All right, so we got our Don Krieg leader, who I will set aside in my rare pile because I save leaders. All right, so we got Usopp and we got an SR Lucci. All right, good. I'm just going to keep my SRs with my... Actually, let me just keep my SRs separate for now. I think I have most of those. Well, I opened some Japanese too, so between English and Japanese, I think I have all the SRs. All right. Koala doing whatever she's doing there. Okay, Kalkara, Leo. Is this like, okay. Kaku. All right. So for this, my chase card really is, I mean, I'm not going really for anything big here. Give me the Nami wedding dress, which my wife already gave me the Japanese version, so even that I'm not really hell-bent on getting. I've got Rare Ohm. Now this has the Zeus SP right in here. So maybe that, although, you know, what are the chances of getting that? So, I mean, all the Anaru cards, NL cards are pretty nice actually, pretty neat looking. So the alt leaders are interesting. Wouldn't mind getting the Luffy, you know, with the Straw Hat crew. All right, we got Smoker Tashigi and SR Zoro. All right, it's our second SR. maybe actually keep track of them today, even though I don't know the count in the box, so whatever, it doesn't really matter. I'll just keep them separate for now. All right, this looks like maybe another leader, and it is. Okay, so, all right, Morgan, Law. We got leader Lucy. Now, since I think I glimpsed the Lucy alt leader, and since Lucy could be either Luffy or Sabo, I think the alt leader is actually Sabo. All right, so we got Sanji, Egghead, and okay, well, yeah, and then we got, all right, event rare. So there we go with that. All right, this looks maybe like something here, just from a tiny little glimpse I got there. All right, I'm not going to save it. Let's just go ahead and go. All right, this is not a leader pack, but I think I maybe saw some kind of full art going on here. Possibly. All right, so we got Alvida. Oh yeah, it's something. Sky Island SR. It's Enel. All right, so I was just talking about how I like the Enel cards. Now this is like the freaky Enel card. All right, so that's something right there. All right, let's put Alvida over here. All right, so I'm not too sure on values, but I'm pretty sure that's a little something right there. Enel character card, SR. So that's a nice little hit. It's a little something. And also something that I do not have. So that's one hit of our box so far. I'll be interested to look that one up. All right, we got another leader pack here. And it is Rebecca. Nice. I haven't seen her alt leader card, but I'm sure it's something interesting. Is this something another hit? I think we got another hit here because the card's a little wacky. All right, hold on. If this is another hit, maybe let's just put that to the side. I know I just literally said I wasn't going to do that, but just in case, it's too soon to get another hit. I think the card was a little sticky there, so let's just hold on to that for a second, so we're not getting right into multiple things here. But yeah, the Rebecca, so she's wearing her post, female armor costume. But I haven't seen her alt leader card. For some reason, they always give her cards a little extra detail and attention, so I'm sure it's interesting. All right, so we got Arlong, and we got Sanji again. Egghead Sanji, rare. So let's put that there. That may or may not be our second hit. A 3-hit box would be nice, so let's just keep going here. We're not even halfway through, so. We shall see. Alrighty. What is Bartolomeo hiding? And this looks like... Alright, it's just a rare. Okay. Shura. Yeah, reminding me of these guys' names, because in Japanese I forgot them all. You know, the Sky Island, the trial leaders. Alrighty. What's this? Alright, Robin. That's a cool card, even though it's just a common. We got a Brook leader. That is so far back in the stack. So this is probably an EB4 something or other. All right, Robins. I did get the alt art of this in Japanese. That was nice. An SR. All right, this event card, Mamaragan. All right, so that card's really cool. I haven't seen the. I assume there's an alt art of that one too. I'm assuming that one's pretty interesting. All right, is this something else too? All right, I think we have another hit here. Now I'm kind of interested if that's actually a hit or not, because this is definitely sparkly. Just from a slight glimpse. All right, hold on. Let's make a little god pack here. So let's just go through. This is too sparkly to be an SR. All right, so there's the other Sanji card. Let me just kind of put that there. I'm just curious about those two packs. All right, so that's the midway point. At least one of those has got to be a hit. The rim looked a little sparkly, and the other one was kind of sticky. So I'm just suspicious of those two. Let's just open some other packs. All right, this one's got to be an SR, I think. Are there 4-hit boxes in these?
Mm-hmm.
There are.
If you have a gold Don, there can be 4-hit boxes.
All right, so if there's gold Dons, you can get a 4-hit box. Not saying that's going to happen, but I haven't gotten a Don card yet, so let's see what fate gives us today. All right, we got Kuro, who's in this set for some unknown reason, and we got SR Wiper. All right, whoops. There's just like, why is he here? This set is Skypiea, Dressrosa, and some Thriller Bark, and Kuro's not in any of those arcs, so it's just like, here, he's back. There he is. All right, we got a leader pack here, I think. Yes. And he was an OP 14, I think, too, so whatever. It's just like, all right, we got Rebecca again, Kuma, and another SR, Rook. Finally given Brooke a few good cards in this set. All right, this is our Don card, I believe. Yes, okay. Is it gold? All right, we got Kuros, we got Arlong, and we got a regular Don card. So no, it is not gold. So this should not be a 4-hit box. Could be a 3-hit. Because, well, I think 3-hit is like the norm. 2 hits are like more on. Oh, here's another. All right, here's another Don. Oh yeah, 2 Dons. All right, so here's Don card back to back. All right, so maybe this. I forgot 2 Don cards in a box. All right, so maybe another chance. Maybe another chance. All right, we got Brook Leader. We got Pearl. Oh, I called him the Pearl guy when I was opening in Japanese. I forgot his name is actually Pearl. All right, we got Pearl, Lightning Dragon, and oh, Gold Don. Uh-oh. All right. So what is this going to mean? So that actually leaves the potential open. But then again, is the Gold Don considered a hit? Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. So that counts as our 4th hit. So that means those could both be hits in that pile. Because 1, 2, and then potentially 3, 4. All right. So the Gold Don counts as hit. All right. I get it now.
One hit will be an SEC and one will be an alt art.
Okay. So the Gold Dawn implies a secret rare box with 2 alt arts. With 2 alt arts, and I already got 1 alt art. Okay, alright. Alright. So we're not looking at like a manga situation, which I wouldn't expect anyway. Alright, here we go. Let's just go through the rest of these, because that might not be the hits. But I'm fairly certain at least 1 hit is in that pile there. Alright, we got Gonfall and Bonnie. Okay. And the little minuscule glimmer that I saw, I think was green. So whatever a green card is what is in there. I mean, I should just flip it over. In fact, well, now whatever. Let's just keep going. I'll reveal this at the end. All right, got Doll, Genbo, Nezumi, that guy with jerk, Rocky, Hody Jones, who's also in here for some unknown reason. Laboon, Rouge, all right. SR Jin, or Geen, or whatever his name is. Okay, so let's put him over here. Whoops, all right. So who's the green card? I guess it could be maybe Brooke. Brooke's got that green character card. That would be nice. I wouldn't mind getting Brooke. All right. Kuros and... All right, that Krieg event card. What is that NL card even from? Is that like the final stage? That's his like final attack mode. I think this is what that was from. All right, Hogback doing his thing. Holly, although isn't the dog's name actually Holy? All right, Bonnie, Gunfall, and SR Nami. All right. She goes there. Yeah, the all art of that is my... Well, I mean, I have it in Japanese, so I don't need it in English, but I'll still take it, obviously. All right. We just skipped the whole clump of cards there, but that's all right. All right, so we got Zombie Luffy, or Nightmare Luffy rather, and Kuro again. All right. All right, we got 3 packs left, and then I will reveal what is in those other ones there, which are potentially both hits. I think they actually both are. At least one is, but I think both are. Okay. All right, we got a Luffy leader. We got that giant dude. Yeah, he's from Dressrosa. Okay, Pearl again. I don't think I got the gold down from this at all, not even Japanese. Or maybe I did. I don't know. I don't think I actually pulled it. I might have been gifted it, but I don't think I actually got it. Is this a leader? No. Okay. Chopper, Bartolomeo's event, and Kaku. Why is Kaku in this set? I just realized that. Why is he even in here? He's not in any of those arcs. last pack, and then we will look at those other cards. Why is a Met in this? Oh, okay. I guess the EB4. Okay, is that a? Okay, that makes sense, I guess. All right, and Alvita. Okay. All right, let's see what is in these two. This one on top, I think, was the glimmering green card. So I'm guessing this is Brooke, maybe, but let's see. Ooh, it's Treasure Rare. What's the Treasure Rare? Zorro Treasure Rare. All right.
That's a huge hit.
That is pretty sweet. I didn't know there was an English Treasure Rare in this.
It's actually not even guaranteed in a case. It's like 1 in 4 cases.
So if you heard what my wife just said, this is not guaranteed in a case. It's about 1 in 4 cases. So I just got the Treasure Rare Zorro, which I didn't even know existed. All right. Well, there's that. Now, this may or may not be another hit. It just felt like one to me. And it still feels like one because this is really sticky. What is this going to be? Oh, this is the SEC, I think. Now, is it going to be an alt art is the question. No, regular SEC Luffy. Okay, all right. Which I did not have in English yet, but okay, all right. Well, you know what? This is good stuff. All right, so there you have it. We got the Gold Dawn. We got the Enel alt art. We got SEC Luffy. And, surprise, surprise, Treasure Rare Zorro. Yeah. That was a pretty good box, I must say. All right, well, if things go as planned, I should have 2 more boxes of this coming, and other than blister packs, that's probably it for me. Although I did get, if I can carefully bring this in. What is this from? This is OP13, the Treasure Rare. Okay, it's good to know. So I got from blister packs a few that I opened yesterday. Where is he? Oh wait, actually this is the wrong binder for that because that's EB4. But I did get the Sanji alt art, the Egghead Sanji. So that was another good hit. All right, but anyway, that's it for today. So I think that went very well. So thanks for watching, and we will see you again soon, assuming all goes well. All right, thank you. See you next time.